All right, first question. How do I stay lean while traveling? First things first, I fast every morning for like 4, 5, 6 hours. Really just depends on how much I can work on computer stuff versus needing to go be physical and play golf. I can practice a little bit without eating, but I definitely don't play a tournament on an empty stomach. I eat a normal breakfast, which for me is a smoothie before a tournament. And that brings me to the second point, smoothies. The first meal I have every single day for the last like 2 months has been this blender full of tons of good nutrients: almond milk, almond butter, vegetables, frozen bananas and blueberries, creatine, protein, fiber, digestive enzymes, greens, ashwagandha, turmeric, adaptogens, like a whole slew of awesome nutrients, which is good for digestion, stabilizing blood sugar, keeping you satiated for a long time with healthy fats. So a big part of it is just like coasting for probably the first 10 plus hours of the day on a fast, and then that meal. And then from there, if it's on the golf course, it's protein bars. In a perfect world, I would meal prep and have like chicken, brown rice, sweet potatoes, veggies, stuff like that prepped, or bell peppers and hummus, or an apple and almonds, just like snacks that are not really high calorie or super full meals. And then, yeah, I try to be a normal human being and not like a complete psychopath that's like, oh, thanks so much for cooking me dinner, host family, but like, I can't eat that because it's not gluten free. Like, I try to not be like that at all. Like last night, I went out for pizza with the guys because it was, Brady's celebratory dinner, and I smacked like 4 pieces of oily, greasy, shitty pepperoni pizza that was delicious, and it fucked my stomach up all night. But I'm living life, right? Like, I don't regret it at all. But just can't do it too much. Got to have some balance and get back on the wagon the very next day. So like today, it's 9:30 at night, and all I've had is my smoothie. I've been so damn busy working, I haven't had a chance to think about anything else. Staying active is a huge part of it too. Walking rounds of golf and being on my feet a ton to play golf is a big part of it. Burn like 1,000 calories when you walk a round of golf. I stay super active, right? I lift weights 3 times a week, and I do mobility every single morning and stretching at night. So all of that is burning calories. I just recently got into working off of a standing desk, or on the road. I'm just literally like stacking boxes or my cooler on top of like a bed or a table, just anything I can do to try to put my laptop higher. You would be surprised how many calories you burn just by standing and like fidgeting around for the day rather than just like sitting in a completely sedentary position. So yeah, staying lean is literally just calories in versus calories out. It is truly as simple as that. You can overcomplicate the shit out of it and get super into tracking macros. I can say that because I've done it all, but it really is just a matter of like, you'll stay super lean if you consume less than you burn. You can exercise and be super active to try to burn more, or you can just eat less. Either one of those works. Ideally, you would do both, but you don't want to be at more than like a 300 to 400 calorie deficit per day. You don't want to do this like drastic weight loss. Obviously, if you have more to lose, you can afford to go a little bit quicker, but you're mostly just going to sacrifice quite a bit of muscle if you try to drop that quickly. You should really only be dropping like 1 to 2 pounds a month max, and that would come from like a 200 to 400 calorie deficit per day. The way to figure out your maintenance calories is just basically multiply your current body weight times 15. You can keep it as simple as that. So for me, at about 150, that means that my maintenance calories is about 2250 per day. And hitting protein is important. So about 0.8 grams of protein per day. So for me, like 120, 130 grams a day. Your calories and protein, those would be the 2 numbers I would pay the most attention to. You can kind of tinker with proteins and fats as much as you want. But, so for me, like 2,000 calories a day or slightly under has me losing weight and leaning out. And that's it, man.